Speak now to aviation industry analyst Seth Kaplan. He joins us now from Fort Lauderdale in Florida. Thanks for being with us. So tell us a little bit about the background. Why do airlines overbook flights in this way? What's going on with that system?
Yeah, well, their goal is to have a full flight, and they know that with many flights, historically, not everybody turns up. There might be 2, 3, 4 extra seats if they don't oversell the flights by about that much. And so, in general, it's a system that kind of works okay for airlines and passengers. Obviously, look, I mean, airlines are doing it for their own benefit. They make more money that way when they have a full flight. But for passengers, it is more seats for sale, which on average, supply and demand economics tends to push down the cost of seats. And generally speaking, they're able to get enough volunteers. If you've ever been in a gate area and they say, hey, we need somebody to give up their seat for $200, $300, $400, $800, the people who do that are quite happy to travel around the world for free with those vouchers. But yeah, once in a while, you have those involuntary denied boardings. But this case, totally different from anything you could expect.
Yeah, so, I mean, you've been watching airlines for a while now. Have you ever seen anything like this? And how can United Airlines recover from this? Because even if they think that they're not necessarily in the wrong, it doesn't look good, does it?
No, not at all. And they are wrong in the sense that passenger was allowed to board and sit in that seat, and then he was sort of forcibly extracted from that. That's not how involuntary denied boardings are supposed to happen. I mean, that should have all been handled out in the gate area long before he was ever sitting in that seat. And so, yeah, I don't think they've done themselves any favors, not only with the way it was handled, but then with being, albeit somewhat apologetic, not unequivocally apologetic. I think they should have come out and said, look, that's not how we treat our passengers. That's not going to happen again. And their image will suffer. And this is an airline, Lauren, that has been trying to rebuild its reputation, doesn't have the best reputation, had been kind of slowly climbing out from an abyss. This is not going to help.
And we've seen on Twitter and so on people talking about boycotting it. Do you think that, and I think their share price also fell a bit today, do you think that they're actually in trouble because of this?
Well, it's not a black or white thing, yes or no. I mean, look, people are going to fly United Airlines. The thing is that when you are running a global, sort of premium-oriented airline with a business class product and all that, you don't want to be an airline that people only fly when they feel forced to fly you. You want to be an airline that people prefer. And look, people are going to fly, but airlines earn what are called revenue premiums, basically people paying more to fly the airline when an airline has a good reputation. And, Delta, for example, actually just had a very messy week of weather-related cancellations, but generally speaking, a rather reliable airline that's achieved a very good reputation in recent years. It says that it earns billions of dollars more in revenue each year than American and United simply because of its overall rather good reputation. When you look at the numbers, you might be able to quibble with the details, but that seems plausible. United wants to be in that position. It's most certainly not right now.
Seth Kaplan, thank you very much indeed for your insight on that story. Thank you.